Alright. What's good, y'all? Damn, that was loud. Hold on, y'all. Let me get everything set up. Yo, that shit was loud. Gotta get hype, bro. Yesterday was such a scuffed stream, bro. Alright. Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Your boy is back, y'all. Today is gonna be better, bro. I got some shit I want to talk about. I know if anybody in here, let's just get it started. Yesterday was a scuff stream, gaming stream. I will make it up tomorrow with Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4. Even though I don't want to play Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4, I gotta finish the series, bro. Gotta finish what I started, bro. So we're gonna do Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4. All right, y'all. First of all, I gotta talk about some shit I saw on Twitter, bro. Little Tay made $1 million in 3 hours, bro. Y'all don't understand how wild that is and how crazy it is. Bro, it's like the Bad Baby situation, bro. Exactly. Bro, these pedophiles waited, bro, till she turned 18 to get pics of her, bro. That is wild to me, bro. And I can't even be mad at her, bro, because she finessed. I'm more mad at niggas that are paying for this shit. Like, bro, I can't, like, she just pulled off a big finesse. She knew people were going, she just knew people were down bad for her to the point that they will spend any amount of money to see her pics, bro, when she turned 18. And it's crazy, y'all. They were waiting, bro. That's what, and this is 3 hours. Y'all don't understand. This is 3 hours, bro. She made She made over $1 million in 3 hours, y'all. What? That is crazy to me, bro. That is crazy to me, bro. Oh my god. Off a subscription, bro. I promise you, these messages these people sent were wild, bro. They were out of pocket. I promise you, it was out of pocket. But like, yo, that's really crazy, bro. It's crazy that a lot of child stars, when they hit 18, when they hit 18, they can easily just do this finesse, bro. Hit 18, do a couple pics in different dresses, finesse a lot of pedos, and just make bank, bro. And it's crazy. But yeah, that's Little Tay's situation, bro. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew she was gonna start OnlyFans when she 18, bro. Bad Baby did it, and she got set for life off of that. A lot of people were waiting for pics like that. Academics, everybody, a lot of people were waiting for pics like that. But yo, a great finesse, bro. That was a great finesse. Some crazy ass people though. All right, y'all. Today we're gonna react to this first, and I gotta talk about some stuff afterwards. Parents discover the daughter is a mass killer. Tell me if y'all fuck with me reacting to shit like this. I like reacting to anything, music videos, body cam footage. I like reacting to anything that's interesting to me. I like to talk about. But let's see this. Parents discover their daughter is a mass killer. Bro, that's crazy though. Imagine imagine you found out one of your child is like killed so many. Like, how would y'all react in that situation, bro? Would y'all hire a lawyer, try and protect your kid, or would you just leave it to the system and just disown your child? What would y'all do in that situation? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Hold on. Let me. Good thing I checked, bro. Good thing I checked, bro. Like, real shit. Good thing I checked. All right.
Babe, what'd they tell you? Nothing. Okay. She was life flighted here. Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirella, the parents of Mackenzie Shirella. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital.
Damn. How do you fuck up a car that much?
This is Natalie and John Shirella.
Was she drinking?
Hours earlier.
Was she drunk driving? Like, I just don't understand how you mess up a car that much, bro.
They were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was.
You know what I hate about drunk drivers? Like, I don't even know if I don't know if she was drunk or not, but this is my take. I just hate always a drunk driver's incident. It's always the drunk driver that ends up surviving and everybody else gets killed. It's just always mind-boggling to me why in most situations that happen.
Transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer would change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Okay. No.
What was that?
You want to sit down?
Oh my god. Oh dear.
Please say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder. However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of an innocent mistake on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal
You know what I think she did? She wanted to kill all of them together with herself, but she ended up surviving. I believe that's the correct answer. With that message alone, I think she wanted to kill herself, and those two were just part of her suicide, but she ended up surviving.
this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know that's exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
It seems like it seemed off of that message alone, she was the aggressor in this. I feel like this is what I think was gonna happen. Now, I truly think this was what happened from that message and her talking to. I think that dude is her boyfriend, I believe, or a friend. I don't know if it's a friend or a potential boyfriend. I don't know. I think she tried. I think the dude or one of the dudes didn't pertain to her feelings and say, yo, I want to be with you, and she decided in that moment, yo, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill myself, and y'all are coming with me. I truly think, I thought it was a drunk driving incident, but I truly think that's what's happened. Bro, if I got that, yo, but low-key, if that was really like the conclusion it is, bro, that's wild. Hold on.
17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla,
17?
her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic,
I
and
told
her friend
y'all.
Davion.
I knew it was a boyfriend or something, bro. I knew it was a boyfriend or something. This is what I'm thinking would happen. He rejected being with her, right? And she could not cope with it and couldn't. She's like, damn, I can't live without you. No, this is not happening. And decided, since I can't have you, I'm going to kill us all. And this dude was just an innocent bystander in this all. Was just in the car with them and basically end up. No, he was innocent too. I apologize. He was innocent. Dude was there. And they both end up dying for her mistake. She's like, fuck it. If I can't be with him, I'm going to kill us. But she ended up surviving and both of them died. That's what I think happened. Cause off of the what's it called? The message of her being aggressive to the boyfriend, it seemed. That's what I think happened.
On their way to a high school party. With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries. At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party. And at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use a substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves.
She was high as shit.
Psychedelic mushrooms. This
she was on mushrooms? She was on mushrooms and y'all let her drive? Were y'all all drunk? Were y'all all on mushrooms?
Unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use a substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another friend's place across town. There, they hang out for a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home. Strangely, she asked to drive instead of Dominic. This was unusual, but
why would you allow her to drive off of shrooms and being high? I don't know what's going through y'all mind. I was never letting my nigga drive me. Bro, hell no, bro. We gonna Uber, bruh. What you mean you gonna drive off of mushrooms? Hell no, bruh.
Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument,
Davion to get in that car, bro. when she said no. That was God telling you find your own way home, bruh.
Dominic convinced her to take Davion home. All three of them would get in the car, sealing their own fate. At the intersection between Pearl and Progress Drive, CCTV spots the car making a turn off course from Davion's house. Instead of driving along Pearl Drive, the car turns onto Progress Drive, a road that ends abruptly with a brick wall. CCTV would spot the car rapidly start accelerating, going from a calm 30 to over 90 miles per hour. In the very last seconds, an intense turn would take place, leading the car to narrowly avoid slamming into a tree, but it would be too late, and the car would speed into the brick wall. The crashed car would remain undiscovered for 45 minutes, until 6:15 a.m. when a passerby on a motorcycle would discover the destroyed vehicle. About 10 minutes later, law enforcement would arrive, and through their body cams, we can witness the horrific discovery they would make.
Bro, do y'all think if the cops got there, like if the ambulance got there like within 10-15 they could have survived? Because 45 minutes is a long time, y'all. It took 45 minutes for the car to get discovered. Then that's when 911 and an ambulance get called. So that's say another 10-15 extra minutes, bro. Do y'all think, and then they have to like start working on them and take them to the hospital. Do y'all think they could have survived? Maybe, bro. Maybe, but I don't know if they
No one's breathing. Bust that window out. All right.
Oh my God.
Who can hear my voice? Who's in here? Drivers. Hey. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We gotta get her out.
Bro, this is why they should have Ubered, bro. I understand they were all high and off shrooms, but God, bro, that's why if you do some type of drugs like this, y'all gotta have one sober person in your group, bro. Always have one sober person in your group that can at least drive you home or make sure y'all are good, bro. So situations like this don't happen, bro. You always have to make sure there's always one sober person in your group.
Here, me. All right.
Reach up and unlock this door.
Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out. There you go. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's moving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's always the driver that survives, bro. And it's always the driver, bro. That's like they somehow always survive.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I've ever seen. How old is Dominic Russo? 17? 19? Rest in peace, buddy.
Inside the car, officers quickly confirmed two victims as deceased, 20-year-old Dominic in the front passenger seat and 19-year-old Davion in the back. But one person has survived, the driver, Mackenzie Shirella. As medics and firefighters rush to tend to the victims, investigators begin trying to understand how such a devastating crash could have happened. That's when they start uncovering alarming details.
It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here that are up here all night long, no one heard.
There ain't
That's
factory
what I'm
type
saying,
thing.
bro. No one. It took them 45 minutes, and it was a passersby that found out. No one. Like you don't understand, bro. 45 minutes is a long time in a situation like this.
Yeah, well,
And it's dark over there.
that's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that building. I don't know if it's working, but I can always ask.
As authorities work to save Mackenzie, the man who initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene to give his side of the story.
Appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I ain't fucking. I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard, so.
Fucking destroyed.
Right.
Damn, he
All
just.
right, well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better.
Damn, that nigga just brushing it off like another day, another dollar, man. I don't really give a fuck, but yeah, man, I called 911, bro. I didn't try to help. I just called 911, bro. Like he did his job, bro. Like, yes, he called 911. Got police over here and just moved on with his day. Yeah.
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
I ain't fucking. I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard, so.
Fucking destroyed.
Right.
All right, well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs, huh?
Right. I appreciate the call.
I guess better than theirs. That is wild.
Sir, thank you.
Officers would file the crash as an accident, stating that the driver appeared to have attempted to steer off course but was unable to regain control. Mackenzie was diagnosed with a condition known as POTS, which can cause dizziness and fainting, something officers believed may have contributed to the crash. The presumption was that a combination of Mackenzie's medical condition and drug use had likely led to the tragic crash. However, one detail worried officers. There were no signs of braking anywhere, and officers would soon begin to discover why.
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him.
She was scared that she was going to make him crash the day before the actual crash.
So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
As police continue gathering evidence from the crash site, one officer heads to the hospital to speak with Mackenzie's parents. At this point, all they know is that their daughter was in a serious accident.
Oh, God, help me.
Drug use mixed with high emotions become a horrible combination, y'all. Just becomes a horrible. I was never letting her drive. I don't know what was going through those two minds, bro. Like, rest in peace to them, but I don't know what was going through those two minds, allowing her to drive, knowing she, like, if they knew about her condition like that and decided, yo, we gonna do shrooms, and shrooms last a long time, y'all, and weed on top of that, and it's like, all right, let her drive. Hell no. I was never getting in her car.
What did they tell you?
Nothing. She just
okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, that one or that.
Okay. No.
What was that?
You want to sit down?
Oh my God. Oh, dear.
Wait, say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
I'm tired of these bots, bro. Why do I keep getting bots on my Twitch? Jesus, why do I keep getting bots on my shit, bro?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh my God. What?
Hold on, let me run it back.
And at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use a substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another friend. He asked to drive instead of Dom, a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home. Strangely, she asked to drive instead of Dominic. This was unusual, but Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument, boyfriend Dominic and their friend Davion are on their way to a high school party. With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries. At At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party. And at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms.
What's that?
She knows about their third.
Plant factor.
Stop. Oh my god.
What's the name you said? Might be.
Oh my god.
Stop.
What's his relation to you? Okay. Yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh my god. What? Are you kidding me?
It's right now. It's ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Dom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're saying to me? Look at me. Is Dom dead?
There's no easy way for me to say anything right now, man.
Dom,
This is a serious situation.
Dom with curly. I thought the same Dom. Maybe it's a different Dom. It could be a different Dom. Might be a different Dom.
What's that?
She knows about their third.
No, not at all. We're gonna keep it that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the band-aid off. Okay. Drugs in the car.
She was high. She was on mushrooms, and she had a previous condition, medical condition, and for some reason she was allowed to drive. I get the boyfriend might have been high too, and her friend might have been high and off of mushrooms too. But bro, I was never allowing someone. I was never allowing her to drive, bro. Oh my god, her driving was. They should have just Ubered. But y'all high on drugs, like you don't think clearly. You don't think clearly, bro. That's why you gotta have one sober person in the group, y'all. I don't care what anybody. You gotta have one sober person in that group, bro.
But not awake, so she was like not.
In and out of consciousness.
That one sober person, like, what you mean you're driving? Bitch, if you don't get back in the back seat, bro. Like, I'ma drive. I'm sober. Like, if you don't get back in the back, if you don't get in the back seat.
Should be fully extracted from the vehicle. IFD. I know she has a severe leg injury. But like I said, she was speaking, and she had her seatbelt on.
Mackenzie was the only one in the car wearing a seatbelt, which was why she was the sole survivor.
Damn.
If her intention...
And they both didn't have their seatbelt on? Bro, that is wild, bro. The seatbelt really saved her life. Why didn't they have their seatbelt on?
Had been inside, it's unlikely she would have taken that precaution. This detail would later become important to the investigation.
Yeah, that probably saved her life.
It did save her life, bro. They probably flew when it crashed. She was the only one that did it because of the seatbelt, plus the airbag protecting her. The rest flew, took the blunt force, had no type of protection on them.
100% saved her life.
She had a seatbelt on. Oh.
I don't believe the others did.
Mackenzie's parents would take the news relatively well, relieved their daughter had survived. But officers now faced a much harder
task. I don't know why
task.
they're relieved. She's about to get charged. She was high as shit. She was on. They found drugs in her car, and they found out she was high. She's about to go to jail for a long time, even if they rule it as an act. Like,
telling Dominic's parents. Remember, at this point, they didn't even know their son had been in an accident, let alone that he had passed away.
I feel bad for their mother, bro. I feel bad for all of them.
Hi, Christine. Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah. They thought they were just their children were just probably going to an innocent party just to have fun, see them the next day. No problem. They didn't. I truly feel for their parents.
There was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God!
Christine,
Oh
Christine,
God!
Christine, sit down.
Oh God!
Just sit down.
Oh my God!
Go ahead, take a seat. So,
you know what time it happened at?
No, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Called in, what, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is They were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right at the on Alameda, right where Progress ends. That's dead ends right there. They hit that building. They hit the sign out front, and then they hit the building.
Did they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead, and
Go
the
ahead.
girl's in the hospital?
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I mean,
I think if they all had their seatbelts, they would have all survived. They would have all survived. I feel like they would have all survived. They had a hot. They would have. Damn.
A member or a friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf?
No. This is a fucking nightmare. Hey, somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15,
6:30, yeah.
When they came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is fucking horrible. She was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's wild. And she survived that? That's what's having me chopped the most. She survived that. Just because of her seatbelt.
Right now, we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know.
What a fucking nightmare.
3 weeks would pass, time that Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her condition would improve significantly, eventually allowing her to leave and return to her normal life. The community mourned the tragic loss of Dominic and Davion and expressed sympathy for Mackenzie, who had just gone through the trauma of losing both her boyfriend and a close friend. But soon, strange things about Mackenzie would start to surface. In the weeks that followed, it seems Mackenzie thought everyone concluded the crash as a tragic accident and nothing further. Mackenzie would never attend Dominic or Davion's funerals. On social media, she would brag about her drug use, claiming she could,
I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. After a situation where her boyfriend died and her close friend died in a car crash with her, that is the first shit. That's the first thing she wants to post. That is evil, bro. That is wild to me, bro. And she was on drugs while at it. Like, she feels no... plus, she didn't go to their funeral. Nah, that is evil, bro. That's a different level of evil.
quote, do more drugs than anyone and still live. And then, on October 31st, 2022, Mackenzie would go to her first party since the crash, and her costume...
She went to a party after... I thought she would never touch parties again, or like, she'd be so traumatized off of that situation that she would never go to a party or something like that again.
For the
like,
night...
not like that fast. It's been like, what, 3 weeks to a month?
Would be a detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even went public to defend her outfit, saying she, quote, deserved to have some fun after the accident.
What you mean she deserved to have some fun? Your daughter was the driver in a car crash that killed 2 people. She was on drugs. Like what? And she was driving the fastest shit. What you mean she deserved? What? That was y'all conclusion y'all wanted to say with her? It seemed that she had no remorse for what happened, bro. She did not give 0 fucks what happened.
Appeared to be a mysterious source of income. Mackenzie was spending thousands of undocumented dollars on designer clothing, and she wasn't hiding it either, openly bragging about it online. But lucky for Mackenzie, this strange behavior still wasn't enough for police to launch a full investigation. However...
Bro, I don't so the police, I'm just hearing the police really just didn't give a fuck. I feel like after, again, her getting out of hospital and doing this type of stuff would raise my mind, like, that's very, very weird. That's very weird. Like,
that would all change when Dominic's family came to the police with a video taken from Dominic's phone. A clip recorded just 10 days before the crash. One that would change everything. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever come up. Sure, I'm not missing any.
Yes, I used to have Raycons. Come on.
Akon for sponsoring. Now, let's get back to what the investigators uncovered. At this point, officers already had a growing list of suspicions about Mackenzie, but it would be one video submitted by Dominic's parents and filmed by Dominic himself just 10 days before the crash that would turn the entire case on its head.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
This was a short snippet from a 15-minute video where Mackenzie clearly and continuously threatens Dominic. But this wasn't all. Dominic's family would show even more disturbing material, including text messages confirming she had threatened to kill Dominic. This...
Kenzie, you're fucking tripping, is all I'm gonna say. You threaten to end my life all the time. And you decided to still be with her, bro? Like, she was... I don't understand this. I don't understand, bro. I just don't understand, bro. So you're telling me this girl has been threatened to kill you and kill herself, and you still decided to fuck with her and be cool with her, do drugs with her, do all this, go to the parties with her? What was, like, bro, like, rest in peace, but what was going through your mind in that situation, bro? Why didn't you cut her off a long time ago, bro? As soon as she said she threatened to end your life, I ain't fucking with her anymore, bro.
Was enough for officers to reopen the case, now investigating it as a planned double homicide.
At this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall.
Shortly after the investigation began, police would begin interviewing several of Mackenzie Chirella's friends, family members.
You know what makes it worse? The friend in the group, the one, the dude, bro, he was just brought into the girl's mess with, like both of them were, but like, the dude I feel bad the most, bro, like, just brought into that bullshit with her.
And individuals from the
community was just trying to party and chill, bruh. Both of them were.
Community. This would prove.
I believe the boyfriend knew the most, like, about that. Maybe the other, maybe the close friend name. Nah, I think he knew.
To be very insightful. Officers would first bring Tyler, Mackenzie's former boyfriend, in. Unfortunately, his account...
That one boyfriend that saw the signs and decided, the ex-boyfriend that saw the signs and decided to move the fuck away from all of that. Did not want to deal with none of that. The smart one that decided, nah, she's too crazy. I don't want to do none of that. Before it turned into what the current boyfriend went through, he decided, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to leave this alone. She's not for me. She's crazy as hell. I don't want to deal with this. He saw the signs and decided to get the fuck away.
This would only serve to deepen their concerns.
You understand, you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you. How long were you guys in a relationship, you and her?
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, like probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably like a month and a half or like 2 months. And then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't like anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings like with whatever happened. I just kind of was like, after me and Dom found out about that, we didn't have no problems with each other or nothing, but like they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate, you know what I'm saying? We were just friends.
So describe the relationship.
Bro, so you're telling me she was fucking with other niggas while fucking with y'all? That's wild, bro. And he was still in the relationship with her? Dom, you knew she was messing with other niggas while she was fucking with you, and you still decided to be with her? What type of simp level activities is this? What type of simp level activities is this, bro? As soon as you found out Shorty was cheating on you, you should have deaded all of that. It shouldn't be, no, I forgive you. We can still be intimate, man. I still love you. We can still be together. You should have deaded all of that. But you still decided to be in a relationship with her while she found out she was cheating on you with someone close to you and some other nigga. You are a simp ass nigga. I'm sorry, bro. I don't care what, like, that's some real simp ass activities. I don't care what no one says, bro. Alright. Damn, that's wild. Oh, hell no, bro.
He literally put a spell on it. But
she like mentally.
We had no problem.
This would
understand you're not under arrest.
We were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, like probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably like a month and a half or like 2 months. And then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically.
Bro, so y'all found out she was cheating on y'all. And Dom, he at least got away after he stopped being intimate. He's like, yo, I'm done with that. I'm cool. We can still be friends. But Dom, you still decided to continue being with her and fucking with her, knowing she was cheating on you. That is some real simp ass activities, bro. That's some real cuck act. No, that's cuck ass activities, bro. She was fucking another nigga. You knew she was fucking another nigga while she was fucking you, and you still wanted to be in a relationship with her. That's some cuck ass activities right there.
It wasn't like anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings like with whatever happened. I just kind of was like, after me and Dom found out about that, we had no problems with each other and nothing, but like they were on and off, and I kept on talking.
Problems with y'all because maybe y'all were close friends, but he was still messing with her. I just don't understand that logic. She was like, I don't understand that.
That's because we didn't date that long, because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate. You know what I'm saying? We were just friends.
So, describe the relationship. What was it? What was she like as your girlfriend?
Like, I didn't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long. But like friend wise, like she was crazy. Like
she like mentally just not all there. I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told.
No, don't put that voodoo. Nah, nigga, I don't believe in that. Like, I believe in voodoo, but I don't think she did voodoo. I think that nigga Dom was a cuck ass nigga, bro. I'ma stand on that, bro. I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. That's some real cuck ass activities, bro. That's some real simp cuck ass activities, bro. Bro, you gotta understand and process this, bro. Yo, Michael, come here real quick, bro. Yo, Michael, come here real quick. Yo, Michael, is you there? Let me ask you a question. Come in here. Come here. Let me ask you a question, bro. So imagine this, bro. Imagine you and your friend, bro, are fucking with this girl, and you find out that girl is fucking with another nigga. Would you dead that relationship immediately with that girl?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You would dead that relationship. Bro, this what makes it worse. He understand. He stopped being in an intimate relationship with her. But Dom, the dude, finding out the girl was cheating on him with another nigga, still decided to be with her.
Nah,
that's some cuck ass activities right there, bro. That's some simp ass activities
like,
right there.
You know, like that just makes it worse.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't understand why he was still cool with her after that situation, still trying to be with her. And it's like, yo, I want to be in a relationship with her. They were on and off. So that means he was still cool with her, being with her, then sometimes breaking it off. That's some weird shit to me, bro. Nah, like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's some real cuck ass activities.
That she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her. That she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him. But she would tell everyone. It's like she truly believed in that kind of stuff, and she also uses the pendulum. I know to try to get answers. She tries to use.
So y'all know she was fucking with voodoo? Y'all knew she was doing voodoo and black magic. You got away. You were smart enough to see that and get away. But Dom knew that and still decided to continue being with her. I don't understand the logic going on right now.
Now to talk to Dom.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall?
Yes.
I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time, not lucky to have survived that because it's like she killed 2 people. If that was what she was trying to do, but it's like I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
I think she was trying to crash the car into the wall and kill herself with the boyfriend. And like she's like, if you don't want to, like, I truly think the boyfriend was wise enough, finally got wise enough and said, yo, I don't want to be with you no more. And that made her snap. That made this girl snap and decided, since I can't have you, no one can have you. And she drove the car into the wall at that high of a speed, thinking it would kill her and the boyfriend, but she ended up surviving.
Far darker picture of Mackenzie's actions was beginning to take place. This is when 2 friends who had attended the party would come forward to police, claiming they had evidence that, in their view, proved the crash was no accident at all.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So this is when they were going down Progress Drive, and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign.
That's when it hits the sign.
And then that's where she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those 2 rocks and went right into the sign, the side of it. She went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard braking.
Was 90 miles per hour.
It looks like the person in the front seat tried to turn the wheel because of the fact they were going to go straight into a wall. And it doesn't say she hard broke once. It was 90 miles per hour down that whole road. And I also
that just proves it more that she wanted to kill herself. Shorty did not try to slow down. She did not try to slow down at all. She upped the speed, bruh.
I think because of Kenzie's and Dominic's history that they were fighting. I think Davion went on his phone to distract himself from the fighting. Although they were on drugs, they can also still be fighting with being on drugs.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, but
being on drugs is a big factor, bruh. You gotta understand shrooms, bro. Shrooms are like, it will have you saying some shit and have you seeing some shit and have you doing some shit you wouldn't do if you were so. If it's your first time taking it. And like, I feel like the emotions were high already, plus mixing weed and psychedelics with it made it so much worse. So much worse.
Statements were deeply concerning. Investigators still didn't have enough concrete evidence to determine Mackenzie's intent. Without a documented pattern of behavior, it was still possible the crash had been a drug-induced accident. But that changed during an interview with Dominic's brother, who provided detectives with crucial information about Dominic and Mackenzie's turbulent relationship.
As a brother, bro, if you saw this girl was like bad karma and everything, you should have talked. You should have had a deep conversation with him and told him, bro, you really need to leave her alone. If I hope he did have that situation, because if he tried, like if the brother tried his hardest to really get his other Dominic out of that situation and he didn't listen, I hope he tried, because if he didn't, that's gonna eat him up afterwards. Like, damn, why didn't I at least talk to my brother? Why didn't I at least try and get him out of this relationship? Like, I saw the signs and I kept my mouth shut. I really hope he at least tried.
The following video includes talk of self-harm. Viewer discretion is advised.
She mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
Like, there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to word for word. There was an instance literally a couple days before the crash that she was hitting him on the highway while driving, and he had to pull his car over on the side of the highway, not in a very safe parking spot either, and have somebody else come pick them up and drive the car home because he was scared that she was going to make him crash. And that was just prior to the day before the actual crash.
Apparently, just days before the crash, Mackenzie had threatened Dominic's life, saying she would crash the car they were in. Dominic's brother continued the interview by giving officers a compelling motive for why the crash.
It's okay. All I care about is you trying to end my life and put it in your hand on the steering wheel and try to end it. What? Yo, what? Oh, hell no. What type of crazy bitch is this? Bro, there were signs there. Homie, there was too many signs. Bro, God was sending you too many signs, bro. Too many signs, bro, with that this shorty was crazy and you should have deaded it and left her alone. You should have ended this relationship and left her alone. If she killed herself, that's on her, bro, at this situation, bro. That, she was in the point, she was gaslighting you to the point, yo, I'm not only gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill you too. That should have been, that red, bro, I feel like the red flag I feel like the red flag would have been, her cheating on you while fucking with you and her friend. That should have been the first red flag. That was, a no, you should have ended the relationship there. The ex-boyfriend ended the relationship there. But you kept going. I don't know what Dominic saw in this bitch. I don't know what he saw in this girl, bro. I don't know what he saw in her. That's some crazy shit, bro. I understand she pretty, but there's a lot of pretty girls out there that are not crazy.
May have been intentional.
If you're going 94 miles an hour, you don't have a very fast car to begin with. You were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in and you'd slam on the brakes. But to my knowledge, she went straight into it. Off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. They kept not working out, whatever. They kept making back up.
I don't understand why he kept going back. I just don't understand why he kept going back, bro. Why do you keep going back, bro? I just end it all. Why couldn't you just end it, bro? Just end it, bro. Yeah, she's yo, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm yo, if you don't come back to me, I'm gonna kill myself. Me and that's what I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm bro, okay. I'm not with you no more. Why is that my problem? Okay, you're not gonna gaslight me saying I'm gonna kill myself. So saying, yo, if you don't get back together with me, I'm gonna kill myself. I'll be okay, I'm not though. Go ahead, okay, you're not gonna guilt trip me just to be back together with you, bro. I'm not going for none of that, bro. I'm not going for none of that. A lot of people do. It's but nah, bro. She has said multiple times when y'all broke up because she was abusive in the relationship, and you had the gauze yo, I'm gonna break it off. Break it off, bro. Don't let her guilt trip you and because you fell into her guilt trap, you end up dying in the process because she was crazy. The signs were there, bro. There was multiple signs there. Not only you saw them, family members and friends saw them. They all knew she was crazy. And they probably told you in your ear, bro, I think you should leave her alone before something worse happens. And because you didn't leave her alone, what happened? You died because of her actions. You died, you knew she was crazy and all, and you died because of her. You should have left that conversation, you should have left that relationship alone after you found out what the ex-boyfriend found. Bro, you should have left that conversation. You should have left her when you found out she was cheating on you with other niggas. I don't understand. And she was probably cheating. Her saying she was y'all going off and off and off and off. She was probably cheating on you during that too. And you still decided, yo, I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna be with her. It's dumb. It's dumb, bro. It's dumb, bro.
She's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom. And if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that be known.
Yeah. She showed in the text message, if I can't be with you, I'm gonna kill myself. Me in that situation, I'm okay. I'm still not going to get back together with you. Do what you got to do.
Actions after the crash were also of concern to police. On August 6th, only a week after the incident, police would be called to Mackenzie's house by her father. There, he would make concerning statements. While there is no footage of the incident, the officer that was called out would retell the strange incident in an interview.
Sarge, I want to ask you first about August 6th, if you recall. That's the day you guys were dispatched to Mackenzie Sharilla's room. Can you tell me about that day?
So we were dispatched up to the room for a disturbance. Once we arrived up on the room, she was upset with her dad. We asked the dad to step out, and we're trying to calm him down, and he's like, you guys probably know who I am. At one point in the conversation, he's like, I feel like my daughter needs a psych evaluation. And he's like, because she's not
What makes it worse to me, her parents could have helped put a stop to this too. They 100% knew about her mind, knew what she was doing, knew type of behavior she was doing, and it seems that they encouraged it because they said when she went to a party with that mask and all that blood, she's like, just let her have some fun. No, y'all. They clearly encouraged it. It seemed like, and there were signs there that she needed help and that she needed to really get looked at and get help from professional people, but decided to ignore it. It's like, nah, it's nothing, bruh. She's just a kid having fun, man. She's just a kid doing that. She just acts a little crazy sometimes, bro. It's okay, man. Like, let's ignore this. And look what happened. Your daughter ended up killing 2 people and fucking up her life.
Thinking clearly and word for word what he said. Like, I don't recall every word that he said. He was pretty hysterical. He was pretty upset. She was upset with her dad because, she wanted to leave to go to the funerals.
During this interaction, it became clear that Mackenzie was deeply upset with her father.
I knew she didn't give a F when she didn't went to none of their funerals. She showed no remorse with her recovery. She was just on social media, like, hey guys, I'm alive, y'all, y'all miss me, bro.
Despite creating a shrine for Dominic, regularly posting on his Facebook memorial page, and wearing his clothes, her father hadn't allowed her to attend Dominic's funeral. It appeared that Mackenzie was truly mourning his
the father didn't allow her. I don't blame him.
Death. But around this time, police managed to gain access to her phone. What they uncovered didn't just explain her mysterious source of income, it also hinted at something far more disturbing. After decrypting Mackenzie's phone, investigators discovered several photos of her posing with large sums of cash, despite having no documented job or known source of legitimate income.
How was she getting her money?
They also found fake IDs, seemingly intended to help her pass as an adult. But most concerning was a Snapchat conversation dated July 22nd, 2022, in which Mackenzie quoted $1,000 for pictures and $2,500
So she basically was doing OnlyFans.
For an in-person meeting to do.
She was basically a prostitute. That's what I'm hearing. She was basically doing only. So my boy, I know Dom knew about this, bro. There's no way this nigga did not know, bro, that his girl was out here doing OnlyFans type shit.
Quote, anything you want. Taken together, the materials painted a deeply troubling picture. On top of this, her phone revealed numerous examples of reckless driving. Videos showed her speeding, smoking marijuana behind the wheel, recording Snapchats while distracted, crashing during a practice run and laughing about it, letting go of the steering wheel, and even bragging about driving recklessly. But in November, detectives would discover evidence far beyond any reasonable doubt. After analyzing Mackenzie's phone location data, investigators were able to retrace her movements in the days leading up to the crash.
This whole situation could have been avoided, bro. I feel the most pain. I feel the most pain for
and their friend Dave.
I feel the most pain for Davion, bro.
Davion are on their way.
Davion really he basically got put into their mess, bro. Like, he was probably wanted to go and party one day, chill, have fun, and just got pulled into their mess, bro. That's what makes it worse to me, bro. He is the most innocent out of all of it. I feel like he's the most innocent out of all. He's innocent too. Dominic is innocent too. I feel like she manipulated Mackenzie manipulated the ever living shit out of Dominic, bro. Manipulated the ever living mess out of Dominic, bro. And he was probably so nice and naive and just kept believing she would change and all that. Love will make you do a lot of shit, bro. I've been shitting on Dominic for being a simp and being a cuck, bro, but love will make you blind. Like, love will make you blind. But Davion, I feel the most amount, bro, because he was really pulled into their mess. Mackenzie manipulated the ever-living shit out of Dominic, saying, yo, I'm going to kill myself if you don't be with me, not yada, yada, yada. And he was like, he saw something in her that's like, yo, I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm going to give it another shot. But at the same time, bro, she was, your family and everybody was showing you multiple signs that this girl is crazy and she is going to end, and she's going to do something so drastic that you're going to regret it. And that's what she did by killing herself. No, not killing herself. Killing you and your friend. Like, bro, the signs were there, homie. The signs were there. God probably gave you so many signs, bro. Like, I'm not trying to preach, but God probably gave you so many signs that it was time to leave her alone. And you still decided, yo, I'ma still be with her. I'ma still give it another shot. She's just going through something mentally. No, homie. Exactly when she said, yo, if you do not be with me, she said it multiple times probably. I'm going to kill you and I'm going to kill myself. That was your sign to leave her alone, cut her off, never be with, like, call the police. Let the police know about her. Bro, she needed help. She needed some type of help, bro. And she needed to go away. She needed to go away. The parents proved, like I said, the parents probably saw the signs too, bro. The parents saw the signs and decided, no, she's just a kid just going through stuff and all that, yada, yada, yada. Let her have for fun. The parents saw the sign and decided not to get her help too, bro. That's what I hate. That's what I hate. That's what I hate about it too.
Any reasonable doubt. Times heading straight to a dark discovery. Just days before the incident, Mackenzie had driven down the exact same road 7 times, heading straight towards the same brick wall. She had practiced the route.
So she practiced killing herself in the same way? Bro, she is crazy. 7 times? She made sure. She made sure that crash was gonna kill them. Kill the boyfriend.
Officers
Davion was just a plus, it seemed. And she's like, she knew in that night, you know what, I'm gonna kill myself with him. And decided, like, during that car ride, she was gonna kill her boyfriend. And she knew Davion needed a ride. She knew she was gonna kill her. She's like, you know what, come with us, I'm gonna kill you with my boyfriend. She could have told Davion, wait, is that why she told Davion no? Oh my God, that's why she told Davion no. Oh my God, that's why she told Davion no, you can't get in the car. But Dominic, thinking, yo, this was gonna be a regular car ride going home, decided, bro, just come with us. We'll drop you off at the crib. Oh my God, that's crazy, y'all. That's why she told Davion no. Don't come with us in this car ride. I don't want to give you a lift. But Dominic ended up convincing her, and she loved her boyfriend. She pushed away, loved her boyfriend. Like, okay, F it. He can come on the ride too. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill both of them. Wow. That is crazy. Yo, that is crazy.
Believed they had gathered enough evidence to prove Mackenzie had planned the murders. On November 4th, 2022, more than 3 months after the incident, officers...
Basically, Mackenzie gave Davion an out. He's like, no, don't come with us. That was his sign. Okay, I'm gonna need to find my own ride. But Dominic was like, nah, let him come with us. And he said, fuck it, let me just come. Damn. Rest in peace, y'all. Rest in peace to both of them. Damn. Bro, I'll be so... Damn, that's fucked up.
Officers were dispatched to arrest 18-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla.
Where's she?
I'm back there, pal.
Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I feel no sympathy for you. I feel zero sympathy for you. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? You planned out to kill them. You couldn't take a no. You couldn't let that boyfriend go. You kept gaslighting him to be in a relationship with you, saying, I'm going to kill myself if you're not with me. And then when he decided to be with you, you're just like, you know what? Just in case just in case he doesn't have any thoughts of leaving me again, I'm going to kill him with me. We're both going to die so we can be together forever. But it didn't go as planned, and you survived, and they died. Bruh. Don't cry. Don't cry. What are you crying for?
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
I should have. I was coming crazy, but like, I was coming crazy at Dom for like being like cutting on, but like, bro did not really deserve this. Like, I apologize, bro. But like, I apologize, yo. I apologize. I truly apologize. But homie, he should have left, bro. There was too many signs for him to leave. I don't know what was going through his mind that he wanted to keep going back and forth. But I feel like any person in a situation, like I feel like if you I feel like any person, like any 90% of people would have never been with her, never be with a girl that was cheating on them. Exactly when you found out your spouse is cheating on you and is continuing to cheat on you, you should have left it. You should, like most people will leave that situation, never go back. Even if she was threatened, like, yo, I'm gonna do this to myself, I'm gonna do that. You do not want to be with that. Skinny ass, bro.
Damn right by that black mat.
What's your first name? Mackenzie. Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need like all the jewelry and everything from off, okay?
I can't wear any of it.
No, I need you to take it off while you're in jail right now.
Stop crying. Stop crying. You planned to kill
Mackenzie's parents would soon find out about her arrest and immediately drive to the police station and desperately confront the police. But it would all be too late.
I need to speak to my daughter because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, well, all you do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem. She hit it. Unbelievable. I mean, she's 18.
So the warrant was issued today, so we
Well, you could have made a phone call, couldn't you? You had your creeper out in front of my yard watching.
So, she can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now.
Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter so she understands whatever. Not to say anything to you guys.
had to roll out the whole. Yo, now you want to be a parent. Now you want to be a parent and do stuff. Where was all this parenting when your daughter was doing that wild shit? She was having fun doing all that bullshit when after the deaths. She probably showed signs to y'all before that. Y'all decided clearly they didn't want to give her help. Now you want to step up and be a parent?
I'm asked to pick up an 18-year-old girl who can hardly walk out of a hospital visit. It's just beyond me.
So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today?
Yes, am I going to be allowed?
Short, bro. She was partying after the hospital. Where was, yo, she can barely walk, all this extra stuff. Yo, she needs care and all that. Where was all this energy after this?
I have a 2-minute conversation with her. You cannot talk to her while she's here.
Why doesn't she get a phone call? If you arrest her, why don't she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her as soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call. She will be able to make a phone call.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
and these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you that.
Her
from
attorney
lawyer.
can call us.
Don't ask her any questions. She's not allowed to speak.
Her parents don't want Mackenzie to talk and demand a lawyer is present. Mackenzie is going to need that lawyer, as she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions in a court of law. She's tried as an adult and decides not to be tried by jury, leaving her fate to a judge. Despite the defense's claims that she lost consciousness, the evidence against her proves this claim was a lie.
Like, bro, they saw her go into that same road, planning that crash 7 times. They have multiple witnesses saying she was crazy and she wanted to kill herself and her boyfriend. They have text messages of that. They have video calls of that. They have her own self saying she's going to kill herself or she's going to kill her boyfriend if she don't be with them. It was cooked from the start. It was over. Any jury with a sane mind would have knew it was not no accident. It was not no medical condition. She wanted to kill herself and her boyfriend. But she, in that incident, in that car crash, but she ended up surviving, and unfortunately, Dominic and Davion ended up dying.
And the prosecution.
Davion was just, what makes it bad was Davion was just, he was just brought into that bullshit.
Prosecution believes she crashed the car as an easy way out of the relationship.
Yup.
The judge agreed.
She didn't want to end her relationship with the dude. She knew that Dominic would one day wise up fully. It's like, yo, I don't want to be with you forever. I don't want to be with you. Please stop calling me. I don't care anymore. I want this relationship to be over. And she could not cope with that ever happening and decided, you know what? I'm going to kill you and myself so we can be together forever. That's what happened. But it didn't go as planned, and she ended up surviving. It's because she had a seatbelt, it seemed. Such a crazy turn of events.
And on August 14th, 2023, Mackenzie's fate was finally sealed.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget the visual or audio.
Don't cry.
Don't
cry. I don't feel bad for you.
As you review that exhibit, you know that you are watching the oncoming deaths of 2 people, and there is nothing that will stop it. Exhibit 802 crystallizes the deadly decision-making of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street.
Don't cry.
The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day.
Yep.
And she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davion, and she continuously acted in a manner to achieve her purpose. In the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo.
Yep. Her purpose was to kill Dominic. Davion was just a plus. She could have said, no, I'm not gonna kill Dominic today because Davion's in the car. I'm gonna do it later. But she just did not care. She's like, you know what? This is the day. Sorry, Davion. I roped you into this mess, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I gotta kill us all. There was no ounce of remorse that day.
Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful.
Nope.
This was not reckless driving.
Nope.
This was murder.
On August 14th, Mackenzie was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life and is currently being held in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Her first opportunity for parole will come in October of 2037.
Bro, she has a chance for parole? What do you mean she has a chance for parole? She killed 2 people. That's such a light 15 years to life?
Drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life.
She's facing 15 years to life. And she has a chance. Bro, she shouldn't have no chance of parole at all. Not 1 chance of parole at all. She should be in jail till she dies. There should be no chance of parole. What? Facts. The friends are MVPs, y'all. I wish the friends notified the police before all this too, bro. Like, I would have notified the police about her crazy antics as my boy. If my boy was going through, it's like, bro, I would have called the police and shown the evidence to get her locked up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying, bruh. That's what I'm saying, bro. She did not want to give him a ride because she wanted to kill himself and Dominic that time. bro. That was God telling them, bro, do not get in that car. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. 15 years to life is what? Why she should be have no chance of parole? All right, y'all. That was crazy. That was crazy. Y'all, that was wild. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Bro, I know I made a lot of different comments. Y'all might not agree with me. Y'all might not agree. I like rest in peace to both of them. Definitely rest in peace to both of them, Dominic and Davion. I really wish Dominic left the situation alone when he found out Shorty was cheating on him with other niggas, doing OnlyFans, all of that. I don't know. She was probably doing that early in the relationship. I'm standing on that. That's some cuck activities to stay with her. I was never doing that with a girl, bro. As soon as I found out she was cheating on me with other niggas early in our relationship, I would have cut that off. I was not breaking off, going together, breaking off, going back together, bro. No, I'm sorry. And that's what costed him. Like rest in peace. But that, bro, that was his sign telling. There was multiple signs, bro. There was multiple signs there, bro. That were warning him, bro. Leave her alone. Do not be with her. Don't ever be in her vicinity. Don't get in her cars. Don't do nothing with her. Don't have nothing to do with her. And he, for some reason, he didn't see the signs and decided, and he paid for it with his life. It's wild. Rest in peace, y'all. That's all I can say. Rest in peace. I hope y'all are not going through any situations, chat, and this. But wow, that was crazy. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it off here. Tomorrow, I'm going to do Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4. This video was going to be out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Y'all, I'm going to edit it after this. I appreciate everyone that came through and watched this. This was just a very crazy video. And it was just a wild video. 15 years to life is nothing. I don't understand that. Why didn't they just give her life in prison? No parole. I don't understand why they just give her life for all these charges. Like, what type of justice is this, bro? She has a chance to leave the jail. Fuck out of here, bro. She should not be having no chance to leave the jail. I don't know why they... it is what it is. It's not what it is. This shouldn't be it. It should be life. Fully life. No chance parole. In Florida, you get life. It's no parole, nothing. It's fully life for doing something like this. But, hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully they don't grant her parole and she stays in jail till she rots. Till she dies. Cause no, that's not cool. Like that was horrible, bro. Rest in peace to Dominic. Rest in peace to Davion.
Mackenzie's 18th, 17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic, and their friend Davion are.
Just rest in peace to Dominic and Davion, bro. Rest in peace. Definitely rest in peace. Davion especially, bro. Bro, he shouldn't. He was just bribed. But rest in peace, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow, same time, 12 p.m. Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully everyone that's in here, appreciate y'all coming through, watching this crazy video with me. Let me know what y'all think about it, y'all. I'm gonna post this tomorrow, but yeah. Yeah. Stay safe, y'all. And I'm out. Peace.